This $50,000 camper trailer goes where your car barely can, and it might be the smartest adventure investment you'll ever make. Meet the BRS Sherpa, a tough, trail-ready camper trailer built for people who don't stop at paved roads. At around $50,000, it's not cheap. But here's what you're getting. The Sherpa is light enough to tow with most vehicles, yet tough enough to take a beating on rough, remote terrain. That combo is rare, and it matters. Inside, there's a cozy sleeping space and smarter storage than you'd expect from something this compact. Outside, a pull-out kitchen with a stove and sink means you're not surviving out there, you're actually living. High ground clearance and a solid suspension system mean rocks, mud, and steep tracks aren't deal-breakers anymore. Starting at around $35,000 Australian, it's genuinely competitive for what it delivers. If you're tired of limiting your adventures to places with Wi-Fi and smooth roads, the Sherpa was built for you. Drop a comment. Where would you take this thing first? The wild isn't as far as you think. What if your boots could charge your phone? Just from walking? Okay, hikers and backpackers, this one's for you. Ever been deep in the woods, miles from anywhere, and your phone battery hits 5%? Total nightmare, right? Meet Hiker Power. A simple insole you slip right into your boots. Here's the cool part. It uses your own body heat while you walk to generate electricity. No bulky power banks, no panic when your phone dies mid-hike. Just walk like you normally would, and it quietly charges your devices in the background. It's lightweight, easy to set up, and honestly feels like something out of a sci-fi movie, except it's real, and it's available right now. Whether you're capturing epic views, tracking your route, or just want peace of mind on long trails, Hiker Power has your back. If you're someone who loves the outdoors but hates dead battery stress, you're going to want this. Check the link below to grab yours. What if setting up your tent took less time than brewing your morning coffee? Meet the Gazelle T8 Hub Tent, the last tent you'll ever want to set up, because it practically sets itself up. Most campers waste 30 minutes wrestling with poles, instructions, and frustration. The T8 changes all of that. Its hub system snaps everything into place in minutes. No guesswork, no chaos, just camp. And once you're inside, you'll forget you're in a tent. The fabric is tough enough to handle real weather, but soft and breathable enough to actually sleep in. No sweating through summer nights. No leaks when it rains. The space inside is generous. Gear stays organized. You move around without bumping into walls. If you've ever packed up a soggy, tangled mess of a tent and sworn you'd never camp again, this one might just change your mind. Drop a comment below. How long does your tent setup usually take? Some things in camping are just hard. Your tent shouldn't be one of them. What if a wind turbine could store energy, using nothing but a giant weight in the ocean itself? Meet Ocean Hydro Omni, and it's not your normal wind turbine. It's basically an underwater battery, but there's no lithium, no chemicals, just physics. Here's how it works. A wind rotor floats on the ocean, anchored way out in deep water. But instead of sending power straight to the grid like normal turbines, it uses the wind to do something clever. It winds up thick cables attached to a massive block, and hauls that block up toward the surface. That's the charging phase. Pure stored energy, just hanging underwater. Then, when the grid actually needs power, a clutch releases. The block drops, sometimes over 650 feet down, and as it falls, it spins a generator. That spinning creates steady, reliable electricity, sent straight to shore. No batteries, no degrading over time, no scarce minerals, just wind, weight, and gravity. And because it works best in deep water, it can go where the wind is strongest and steadiest. Right now, it's a 40-ton prototype, but full-scale versions could be coming soon. What if your chair could keep you cool even in scorching heat, down to 7 degrees Celsius in seconds? Meet the folding chair that literally cools you down. This isn't just a chair, it's a patented cooling system built right into your seat. And it works fast. We're talking 7 degrees Celsius in just seconds. Whether you're at the beach, a game, or stuck outside in the middle of summer, this thing changes everything. You get 2 options. Want the full package? Go with the complete chair. It even comes with sun protection, for just $259. Prefer something more flexible? Grab the cooling pad alone for $152 and attach it to whatever seat you already own. Here's how it works. 16 micro cooling lines run through the pad, circulating cold water pulled straight from a mini fridge. Power it with a standard 5000 mAh power bank and you get up to 9 hours of continuous cooling. A bear is outside your tent right now. Are you protected? Meet the Bear Watch Fence Tent, the camping game changer you didn't know you needed. Here's how it works. This tent has a built-in fencing system that wraps around your entire campsite. We're talking high-tension wires with an electric charge that tells bears, and any other wildlife, to back off immediately. It's not just a tent. It's your personal safety zone in the wild. No more lying awake at 2 a.m. hearing rustling outside. No more second-guessing whether you're safe. You zip up, you sleep easy. It's built for real campers heading into real bear country, and it works. Prices run from $500 to $1,500 depending on the size and setup you need. Honestly, that's cheap for a good night's sleep in the woods. If you camp where bears roam, this isn't optional, it's essential. Drop a comment below. Would you camp in bear country with this? Ever wonder how one mailbox can turn a messy campfire into a full outdoor kitchen? Stick around. You know that crackling sound a campfire makes? That's actually moisture inside the wood turning to steam and popping through. Cool, right? But today we're not talking about regular campfires. We're talking about the Ozpig. Think of it like a firebox on legs. You toss your wood in through the front door, light it up, and use the vent to control how big or small the fire burns. As it heats up, that metal body starts throwing off warmth, enough to heat the whole area around you, and enough to cook on too. Because it's raised off the ground, none of that heat gets wasted into the dirt below. Everything stays contained and safe. There's even a spark guard on top of the chimney, so you don't have to worry about embers flying out. Here's the best part. The plates on top are removable, so you can cook straight over the flame, rest a pan on it, or mix it up depending on what you're making and how much heat you need. It's simple, solid, and genuinely useful. Imagine a boat you can fold up and toss in your trunk. That's also basically indestructible. Meet the GoBoat 2.0, small in size, but seriously tough. This little watercraft looks unassuming, but don't let that fool you. It's built to take a beating, with a nearly indestructible exterior that shrugs off rocks, branches, and rough handling. Here's the cool part. It's covered in attachment points, so you can rig it up with rod holders and fish finders in minutes. That makes it a dream setup for anglers. And if hunting's more your thing, its deep camo pattern blends right into the water for duck hunting too. It's got a multi-speed motor that gets you cruising at a solid clip, and because it sits shallow in the water, you can sneak into spots bigger boats can't even dream of reaching: quiet coves, narrow channels, shallow marshes. And when the adventure's over, no hauling a trailer, no finding dock space. Just deflate it, fold it up, and it fits in your trunk or a closet. Thanks to its tough Armorlite build, the GoBoat 2.0 is light enough to carry, strong enough to survive anything you throw at it. This $2,500 shelter can survive 180 miles per hour winds, and you can take it literally anywhere. Meet the Nova Dome, a dome-shaped shelter that's tough, affordable, and built to last. These things are made from fiberglass composite panels. That means they can handle serious weather, up to 30 feet of snow and winds hitting 180 miles per hour. Most structures can't even come close to that, and setting one up, way easier than you'd think. But here's what really makes the Nova Dome stand out: the inside is completely up to you. Hundreds of layout options. You could turn it into a cozy glamping pod, a pop-up shop, a food stand, or literally whatever you need. Think of it as a blank canvas with walls that won't budge. Oh, and when you're done in one spot, pack it up and move it somewhere else. The whole thing disassembles and goes with you. Starting at just $2,515, this might be the smartest shelter investment you've never heard of. Imagine a bike that turns into your bedroom. Meet the GoCamp, a bike camper built by Flevobike that's basically a tiny house on wheels. But it's not a van. It's not a car. It's a bike. They took an electric cargo bike and attached a camper box to the back. Sounds crazy, right? But open it up, and you'll find a fold-out bed, a little desk for work or meals, some storage shelves, and even mosquito netting to keep bugs out at night. All packed into a slim, wind-friendly shape that barely looks bigger than a regular bike. It runs on a 1000 watt-hour battery with pedal assist, so you're not doing all the work yourself. And there's a 400 watt solar panel on top, which means you could genuinely camp off-grid for days. One charge gets you around 30 kilometers, which is perfect for slow, scenic travel. As for the price, nothing official yet, but expect somewhere around 10 to 11,000 euros for the full setup. It's quirky, it's experimental, but it might just be the future of slow travel. What if your next campsite felt more like a modern cabin than a tent? Xeno Nest reimagines outdoor camping with a spacious 2-story, 3-room inflatable shelter designed for comfort and flexibility. Its air-beam structure inflates in approximately 4 minutes, while the complete setup takes less than 10 minutes, making camp preparation quick and simple. Supported by a durable adjustable aluminum frame capable of holding up to 660 pounds, the shelter features the innovative cloud mat floor system, which provides a soft, tension-adjustable surface while allowing airflow underneath for greater comfort in warm weather. Removable wall and window panels make cleaning and drying much easier, while the double-layer fabric and mesh construction helps maintain comfort across different seasons. With 30 interior and 18 exterior attachment points, there's plenty of space to organize lighting, equipment, and camping accessories. A compatible hammock frame, optional inner tent, and zip-on shade canopy further expand its versatility, making the Xeno Nest an innovative camping shelter for families, overlanders, and outdoor enthusiasts seeking a premium camping experience. Imagine pulling a wood-fired style pizza out of your backpack, in the middle of nowhere. In under 60 seconds. Meet the Gosni Tread, the pizza oven that thinks it's a camping buddy. This thing is built for people who love the outdoors but refuse to give up good pizza. It's small enough to grab and go, just under 30 pounds, with built-in handles and a sturdy stand that works on almost any terrain. Toss it in the car, hike it to a campsite, bring it to a backyard hangout. It's made to travel. Here's the crazy part. It heats up to a scorching 500 degrees Celsius in only 15 minutes. That's hot enough to cook a full 12-inch pizza in under a minute. 1 minute, and you've got a crispy, authentic Neapolitan-style pie. The secret is its side-mounted gas burner, which spreads heat evenly so every slice cooks perfectly. And thanks to smart insulation, it heats up fast and cools down fast too, so you can pack it away in about 20 minutes. Basically, it's proof that great pizza doesn't need a kitchen. Just fire, dough, and a good view. What if you could soak in a hot tub, in the middle of nowhere? Picture this. Warm, bubbling water around you, stars above you, and absolutely nothing else. That's exactly what the Salty Barrel hot tub delivers. Whether you're parked on a beach at sunset, tucked into a mountain trail, or set up at your favorite campground, this thing goes wherever you go. It holds 4 people, it's built tough with heavy-duty tarpaulin and stainless steel heating coils, and it can handle serious heat in rugged conditions without breaking a sweat. Here's the best part. It only weighs 27 kilos. It packs down into a carry bag, and you can have it fully set up and ready to soak in just 2 hours. Even in the snow. And at $950? That's honestly not bad for a portable hot tub that turns any campsite into a 5-star experience. Cold nights, warm water, great company. The Salty Barrel makes it happen. What if your boat was also your home? And your tent, all at once? Meet the Felicity Boat Shelter. Part boat, part tent, total game changer for life on the water. That tent-style covering might look simple, but don't let that fool you. It's built to shield you from rain, snow, and harsh sun, keeping you dry and comfortable as long as conditions stay reasonable. Inside, you've got everything you need to live completely off the grid. Gliding down a river? Install a water purification system for clean drinking water on demand. Slap some solar panels on the roof and keep your power running without touching a single fuel tank. Need food? Add your own tools for fishing or foraging. At the back, there's a floating dock where you can attach a second boat for scouting or resupplying. And yes, add a motor, and she moves. If off-grid water living sounds like freedom to you, drop a rowboat in the comments. This tiny lighter could literally save your life, and it fits in your pocket. The Polar open-frame lighter isn't just a lighter, it's a survival tool. Made from titanium or brass, it's built tough. The sealed tank holds nearly double the fuel of a regular lighter, less refilling, more surviving. But the real magic? It does more than make fire. There's a built-in compass for navigation. Swap in a magnifier, watch, or waterproof capsule with just a few screws. Fire, navigation, storage, all in one tiny package. If you adventure outdoors, this thing belongs in your kit. Drop a fire if you want to see it tested in the field. One tool, total preparedness. What if your bike could turn into a moving truck in seconds? Meet the Hammock's Venture, your new favorite way to haul stuff. It's a cargo trailer that hooks onto your bike, but here's the cool part. It switches to a walking mode too. So whether you're biking to the farmer's market or just walking the dog with groceries in tow, this thing's got you covered. And it won't break the bank either, around $500. It's built tough but stays light, thanks to the aluminum frame, and a waterproof cover keeps your stuff dry no matter what. Small apartment? No problem. It folds down flat. Need to haul something big? The sturdy platform handles that too. Clean Scandinavian looks, real everyday function. Want gear that keeps up with your life? This is it. What if your entire bedroom could fit in your backpack? Meet the Eno Double Nest Hammock, your new favorite way to relax outdoors. Whether you're deep in the woods, on a trail, or just chilling in your backyard, this hammock goes wherever you go. It's made from super soft, tough fabric that holds up to 2 people comfortably. No stiff netting, no awkward sizing, just pure comfort. The best part? It packs into its own built-in pouch. We're talking smaller than a water bottle. Toss it in your bag and forget it's there, until you need it. Triple-stitched seams and solid carabiners mean you're hanging safely every single time. What if you could sleep in the wilderness, without giving up your cozy bed? Meet the X-Cabin 300. A compact glamping cabin built for people who love nature but aren't ready to rough it. This thing is small on the outside but feels surprisingly roomy once you're in. Think warm wooden walls, a little kitchenette, and a layout you can actually customize to fit your style. It's not a tent, it's not a hotel, it's something in between, and honestly, it might be better than both. The X-Cabin 300 was designed with one goal: make the outdoors feel like home. Whether you're heading out solo, bringing your partner, or packing in the whole family, there's a setup that works for you. The modular structure means you're not stuck with one configuration. You build it around your trip, not the other way around. This camper fits 7 people, tows behind a small car, and costs less than you think. Meet the Atlas Outdoors Teton X, a family camper that actually fits your whole crew. We're talking up to 7 people, comfortably. It has a pop-top roof, so you get real headroom without hauling around a massive rig. The kitchen slides out, giving you actual counter space to cook a real meal, not just a tiny ledge over a single burner. Inside, the layout is flexible. You arrange it your way, for your family. Now here's what makes it stand out. It's built on a tough steel frame, but the shell is fiberglass and foam. That combo keeps it light enough to tow with a smaller vehicle. Imagine towing your camper straight into a lake. And it floats. Meet the Mini Big, a tiny camper from Japan that's also secretly a boat. Yeah, you heard that right. Hook it up to your car, drive to the lake, and when you're ready, just back it right into the water. It floats. It cruises. It's basically a camper with a double life. Pop on a small outboard motor, and you're gliding across the water like it's no big deal. And here's the cool part. Because it's so short, just over 12 feet long, in a lot of places you don't even need a boater's license to drive it. Now step inside. It's snug, but smart. 2 benches facing each other, a little table between them, perfect for meals. When night falls, that setup folds flat into a real bed, sleeping up to 3 people. There's even a tiny kitchen with a sink and storage space. Small trailer, big adventure. Imagine biking all day, then popping open your own tiny bedroom in seconds. No tent, no hassle, just you, your bike, and a home that folds out of nowhere. Meet the Modular, a bike camper that's honestly kind of genius. Forget those bulky trailers you drag behind you. This thing is smarter than that. While you're riding, it folds down into a sleek, compact shape, so it barely slows you down. But the second you stop for the night, it pops open into a cozy little sleeping space, almost like magic. The prototype weighs about 46 kilograms, and it's not just a shell. It's got a comfy sleeping setup, proper airflow so you're not stuffy, and solid protection from the weather. You can even add extras like a sun or rain shelter if you want more coverage. Basically, it's built for cyclists who want the freedom of the open road without hauling a tent everywhere. A real home away from home, on 2 wheels. Pricing isn't official yet, but similar campers run $3,000 to $7,000. This tiny trailer just replaced your entire house, and it costs less than a used car. Meet the Tiger Moth. A small trailer that somehow fits everything you need to live, eat, and work on the road. The inside is smarter than it looks. That sleeping area? It folds into a dining table or a full workspace in seconds. No wasted space. Every inch pulls double duty. The kitchen is where it really gets clever. There's a pull-out counter that appears when you need it and disappears when you don't. Storage is tucked everywhere, so you're not sacrificing your favorite pan just because you're living out of a trailer. And don't let the size fool you. This thing is built for the wild. Lightweight enough to tow easily, tough enough to handle dirt roads, mountain passes, and coastal backroads without breaking a sweat. Mountain views or ocean sunsets, the Tiger Moth doesn't care. It goes where you go. If you've been waiting for a sign to hit the road, this is it. Drop your dream destination in the comments. What if your trailer hitch could do 10 things you never knew it could? The Renogy Phoenix Solar setup looks impressive right out of the box, like a Swiss Army knife for your hitch. But here's the thing, most people have no idea how much this thing can actually do. First, the trailer hitch needs a step to reach it. There's a cargo boom on the roof to help you load up. And yes, it has a bottle opener built in for the tailgate. Because of course it does. But wait, there's more. When you need an extra hand while towing, the Hitch multi-tool has a built-in handle that turns your hitch into a grab-and-go solution. Installation? Dead simple. Plug and play. No tools, no headaches. And here's the kicker, it's built tough. High-performance materials that can handle whatever you throw at it. If you're serious about getting more out of your setup, drop a comment below. I want to know how you use your hitch. Because your trailer hitch should work as hard as you do. You've been washing your hands with a water bottle at campsites. There's a better way. Meet the Alpcore Portable Camping Sink. A full hand-washing station you can take anywhere, no electricity, no plumbing needed. Just step on the foot pump and clean water flows. Simple. It holds 5 gallons, enough for 100 washes. There's a built-in soap dispenser, a drainage hose, a towel rack, and wheels so you can roll it fully loaded. Stakes keep it from tipping in wind. Car camping, outdoor events, remote job sites, this thing works everywhere. If hygiene off-grid matters to you, drop a comment. How many people are you camping with? What if your campfire could also cook your breakfast, and fit in a backpack? Meet the Ignic Fire Can Deluxe. A propane fire pit and camp stove packed inside a military-style ammo can. Here's what makes it different. It runs 2 modes off 1 unit. Plug the hose into the fire pit port and you get tall, warm, orange flames. Looks just like a real wood campfire. Swap the hose to the other side and you've got a clean, even cooking flame. No scorching, no guesswork. It weighs around 13 pounds and folds down small enough to toss in your truck bed or strap to a pack. The legs lift it completely off the ground, so it's allowed in most places that ban open wood fires. No ash, no smoke, no ruined jacket, just propane, and you're done. It ships ready to go. Lid, cooking grate, grease tray, and a 5-foot hose with a built-in flame dial, all included. If you're serious about your camp setup, drop a comment. I'll break down exactly how to cook on it. Fire and food, 1 can. You've been hand-washing clothes wrong your entire life. Meet the Scrubba Wash Bag, the world's smallest washing machine that fits in your backpack. Here's how it works. Open the bag, toss in your clothes, add a little water and soap, roll it shut, and scrub. That's it. In just a few minutes, you get a clean that actually rivals your washing machine at home. The secret? A built-in washboard surface inside the bag that agitates your clothes as you scrub, pushing water through every fiber so dirt doesn't stand a chance. no laundromat, no sink full of soapy water, no wringing out clothes for 10 minutes hoping they dry before morning. Whether you're hiking through mountain trails, camping off-grid, or bouncing between hostels on a long trip, the Scrubba handles your laundry wherever you are. It's lightweight, compact, and honestly one of those things you don't realize you need it until you've used it once. Drop a backpack below if you'd take this on your next trip. Because clean clothes shouldn't require a zip code. Ever wonder why your body refuses to fully relax when you sleep outside with no tent? There's a survival reason, and Vern is the fix. Here's something wild. When you sleep outside without a tent, your brain doesn't fully switch off. It stays alert, tuned into every gust of wind, every rustle, every sound that could mean danger. Some experts believe this goes way back to our ancestors, who had to sleep lightly, just to survive the night in the wild. That's exactly why a solid shelter changes everything. Meet Vern. A one-person, four-season tent that isn't just gear, it's your own personal safe zone out there. Vern's low, tunnel-shaped design cuts right through strong winds, and the way its poles are set up spreads pressure evenly, so it holds strong even under heavy snow. It's surprisingly light too, just 5 to 6 pounds, folding down small enough to fit in a compact bag. Inside Vern, you've got room to stretch out, keep your gear close, and even sit up. The floor is extra tough, built to handle frozen ground without needing extra padding underneath. Basically, Vern is the difference between surviving the night and actually resting. Imagine scamping should be about the adventure, not wrestling with a tent for an hour. That's exactly why the Gazelle T3X exists. Here's the deal. This tent comes ready to go, straight out of the bag. No loose poles, no confusing assembly, no missing pieces. You just pull it out, pop it up, and you're done in under 90 seconds. Seriously. And when it's time to pack up, just as easy. It folds right back into its oversized duffel bag, shrinking down to just 57 inches. That means it can slide into your backseat or trunk without a fight, perfect for road trips or spontaneous weekend getaways. But it's not just about speed. The T3X has 6 mesh windows, so fresh air flows through all night long. There's a removable floor, which makes cleanup a breeze after a muddy hike. And the rainfly gives you options. Leave it off for stargazing, or throw it on when the weather turns. The floor itself is tough, waterproof, 300 denier polyester, so rain and moisture stay outside where they belong. Imagine sleeping in freezing cold, and waking up warm, dry, and comfortable. No tent, no sleeping bag, just one genius invention. Meet the Polarman all-in-one tent, and yes, it really does it all. It's a tent, sleeping bag, sleeping mat, and moisture barrier, combined into one smart system. Depending on the weather, you can use it alone or add an extra layer for extra protection. Here's the difference. Instead of squeezing into a stiff sleeping bag on cold ground, you're lying inside a warm little chamber. This tent survived minus 57 degrees Celsius. Here's why it might be the most extreme shelter ever built. Most tents weren't built for real winter. They flap, freeze, and fail when temperatures drop hard. But this one was built for the worst conditions on Earth. Meet the Baikal 12, a winter expedition tent from Russian gear maker VEK. And it is seriously overbuilt in the best way possible. The structure is a half-barrel tunnel design held up by heavy aluminum arches. Strong, low profile, wind resistant. But the real magic is in the walls. 3 full layers of insulated, breathable material stacked together to lock out brutal cold. We're talking designed for minus 57 degrees Celsius. Multi-day treks across open tundra. High-altitude mountaineering. This isn't a camping tent, it's a survival system. And instead of zippers, which freeze and fail, the entrance uses a cinched sleeve. No gaps, no drafts, no frozen fingers fumbling in the dark. If you're heading somewhere that could actually kill you, your shelter better be ready for it. Drop your destination in the comments. Let's find the right setup for your trip. The cold doesn't care. Your gear should.